What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Tomorrow marks the return of the Iron Banner game mode. Not only is it the first Iron Banner to happen during the Forsaken expansion, but it's also the first event to happen since the changes to both the weapon slot changes and the changes to time to kill. So for that reason, matches should be a bit more competitive and much more interesting than they were the last time this game mode was around. But that's not the only reason I'm excited. There are some other changes to Season 4 that will make Iron Banner harken back to its style in Destiny 1, and I think that's a good thing. First and foremost, there will be weekly bounties again with Iron Banner. There is going to be 7 bounties, 2 of which will give you powerful gear. So make sure you start out, visit Saladin right away, and grab all those weekly bounties. Because they are weekly bounties, I imagine that they will be a bit more difficult to achieve, especially the ones that give you powerful drops. So pick those up right away. While you're at it, make sure you grab any bounties that Shaxx has as well. These are daily bounties and they're much more easy to get done, but they will give you some additional rewards as you're playing throughout the week. The other thing too is, if you are a longtime player and you've amassed a lot of legendary shards, make sure you pick up some boons of the Crucible. It's just a nice thing to do for other players, and there is that chance that you may get an exotic drop for your troubles. So grab some of these if you have a lot of shards to spare, and if you didn't go ahead and buy 300 raid banners like I did this past weekend. So try to pick up some boons. That'll just help out everybody who's playing. Aside from the bounties coming back, there are some other things too, I think, that are going to make Iron Banner a bit better this week as well. There's going to be drops that happen at the end of each game, or there's a chance of drops to happen at the end of each game. So I think that's a good thing. It's definitely one that is much needed, especially if those drops can be higher light levels. Now, I'm reluctant to say that post-game drops will be high light like they have been in the past for other Iron Banners, but I do wish, though, I do hope that they are at least a little bit higher than your current light level. So if the powerful drops are 5 to 10 light levels above, I would love to see the post-game drops be 1 or 2 light levels above, and have that be a way that players can slowly increase their light level. That's been one of the recent gripes for a lot of people, is the leveling progression isn't quite fast enough. I know that they're trying to slow things down a bit, but I think they may have gone a step in the wrong direction and made it a bit too hard to level up. And that is one thing that did prevent a lot of people from trying out the Last Wish raid this past weekend. So along with the 2 weekly bounties and the powerful drops, I am hoping that the post-game drops are another way for characters or players to increase their power level during this event. The other thing that's going to be cool tomorrow with Iron Banner is a return of a popular map from Destiny 1. It's a Pantheon map that is reimagined and it's going to be called Convergence. So that is something that was just announced today. I know a lot of people love that map. I did like it. I would have rather seen something like Exodus Blue, but I am looking forward to playing that map again. It's going to be one where you may want to bust out your sniper, because if you recall, that was a very popular map to use sniper rifles on. So it's going to be one that I think is great to have back in the rotation, and the more that they can bring back from Destiny 1, I for one applaud that every step of the way. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited for the drops post-game. Can't wait to have bounties coming back as well. I think all these are great changes. The other thing that I would like to see, and this is something that I think is going to need community consensus on, is I would love to see the return of a Iron Banner weapon that is a god tier weapon to use in Crucible. We all remember weapons like Foulwinter's Lie and Clever Dragon when it had counterbalance. I want to see a weapon that you can get post-game that, with the right set of combination of perks, becomes a elite weapon to use in Crucible. And I think that all of these things are needed for Iron Banner, especially with Trials of the Nine going on hiatus. The Iron Banner game mode really has become, or really should become, the end game content for PvP players, and having things like the bounty system and post-game drops, increasing your light, having the potential for god roll weapons with the random rolls, these are going to be things I think that will keep people playing, and also get some players who are more PvE centered into Crucible, and I think that's a good thing. So I for one can't wait for Iron Banner tomorrow. I may do a live stream, so if you're online and you want to check it out, definitely hop over to the channel. But let me know what you're excited for. Are you excited for the bounties? Are you excited to hop back into Iron Banner and see what it's like with these recent changes to Crucible? Let me know in the comments. Most importantly though, best of luck this week in Iron Banner. Best of luck again if you're going to try Last Wish during Reset. Most importantly though, thanks for watching, and we'll all catch up soon.